If you eat meat, you probably love a great New York steak. And today we're making an amazing one with a simple and delicious pan sauce. And you are gonna love it. Let's cook. Wouldn't it be fantastic to make a great steak dinner at home in less than 30 minutes? Today we're going to teach you how to do that so you can impress the heck out of your family this week. And we're also going to teach you how to make a quick and easy pan sauce that will help you elevate any meal at home. And I can't wait. Let's cook. And now it's time for shoutouts. These are the people that are cooking our food, taking pictures, and letting us know about it. You should do the same. Joseph Valero strikes again. He did the Spanish omelette, the chicken steak, and the surf and turf pasta. My own mom, Isabel Money, she did the Spanish omelette as well. Lucy Guerra also did the Spanish omelette. And as always, our sister-in-law, Catherine Briseño, she made the lasagna. We are so excited to see our fans cooking our food and letting us know about it. We're waiting for yours. As always, we first gonna get organized. The French call this mise en place. And all mise en place is having the ingredients and the tools that you need right in front of you. For this one, we're gonna need a cast iron skillet or any heavy bottom pan. Remember, food is always about ingredients, time, and temperature, especially on a recipe like this one that has so few ingredients. The strip steak comes from the short loin of the cow, and it comes by many names. New York strip is the most famous one, and it's probably because of the great New York steakhouses. You've probably seen a T-bone steak before. The New York strip is the big side of that steak. We're in the South, so we shop at Publix a lot. I think they have great meat. Unless you have access to a great butcher, you can go there and find Angus beef. They market it as Greenwise. It's their own product, and I think it's great. Angus is not a beef classification, but rather a type of cattle. And what makes it so delicious is that it has a lot of intramuscular fat. That's why we're using Angus today. It's a little pricey at $15 a pound, but what I do is that I'm always on the lookout for sales, and whatever steak I like that's on sale, that's the one I buy for that week. We're also teaching you to make a pan sauce, and for that we're using shallots. And a shallot comes from the onion family. In terms of taste, it's kind of a cross between an onion and a garlic, so to speak. It's milder, but with a lot of flavor. For the herbs, you can choose to use anything you have handy. Today we're using rosemary instead of thyme. In fact, we got this one from our own garden. And it's so fragrant. And also for the sauce, we are using baby portobello or baby bella mushrooms. They're nice and firm and they have a great color. Remember, mise en place is less stress. These are our beautiful steaks. We are gonna season them very liberally with salt and pepper. Both sides. This is what they look like. We don't need to peel the garlic. You can use them just like that. We're gonna slice this mushroom, which is already washed. As you can notice, I'm slicing them thick because I want texture for this sauce. Now we're gonna mince the shallot. I'm gonna use half a shallot. This one's pretty big. This one is known as a banana shallot from France. You're gonna chop it like you would an onion. Chop it very finely. Ready for the conga line. I have already chopped some fresh parsley and it looks like this. 2 tablespoons to cook the steak and 1 tablespoon for the pan sauce. Ready for the conga line. We're gonna use half a cup of red wine. This is a Malbec that we're drinking today with the steak. And we're using the same amount of chicken stock. And they are ready for the conga line. We are ready to cook the meat. This pan is almost smoking. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of oil. I'm using canola oil, which has a high smoking point. I'm gonna sear these steaks. I'm gonna start with the fat side, which is probably unorthodox, but you will see it has a great result. So I'm going I'm gonna hold them with the tongs. You can do that. Go. Just for a brief 30 seconds, maybe a minute. You just want that fat to render a little bit and get a nice color to it. So we cook them about 3 minutes per side. It's been 3 minutes and it's time to turn it. Show you what it looks like. I'm gonna add the butter, so I'm gonna wear my Chef Gus apron from Patty Schechter. I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit, add the butter and the rosemary. And we're taking the steaks out. And we're gonna take out most of that butter, garlic, and the herbs. Cover the meat loosely with foil. In go the shallots. Adding the mushroom. Gonna cook that for about 2-3 minutes. And now we're gonna deglaze the pan, which is basically adding liquid to the pan to scrape all the bits and pieces that stick to the pan. The French call that fond, and there's a lot of flavor in that. We're gonna scrape the bottom of the pan and let the wine reduce to about half. And when you scrape through, you wanna be able to see the pan. The French also have a term for this. That's called sec. Now we add the chicken stock. And we also reduce it to half. It has reduced also to about sec. Turn off the heat. Add this butter. You're gonna mix in that butter and also the fresh parsley. We're gonna add the meat juices to that sauce. And stir that in, okay? That's what it looks like. Finally, taste test. Man, look at this. This is so beautiful. We chose to eat this with white rice. There's a recipe on the description below. The most delicious, simple rice that Joanna makes for us pretty much every week. And as you can tell, our dogs are so excited about this steak. And so I'm just gonna add some of the sauce on top, some of the mushrooms too. Let's cut right in. Oh my god, it's so delicious. Look at some of this rice. Oh, this is perfect. I don't even know what to say. This is so good. You know what? This is gonna be one of Sebastian's favorites. Sebastian, would you come and taste it? Here, take your fork. Like that. Do the steak first.
I eat them both.
Oh. What are you thinking? It is good. You know what? Let's call your mom. Joanna, come and. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you're gonna get some too. I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get another piece.
Ooh. Smells incredible in this kitchen. And I was just thinking, I don't have a favorite. I have lots of favorite. Everything is my favorite. I just have a hard time choosing one thing.
Ah, yummy dance. Woo.
The flavor of this mushroom and this meat, out of the park.
Really
Look, Lola is desperate. How about this?
It is delicious. We are drinking this with Malbec, which is actually a French grape, but it's very popular in Argentina. So this one is for Mendoza, Argentina. It's actually $9. This one actually has a 91 rating from James Suckling, who is a wine expert. I love it, man. For under $10. Cheers. And this sauce with the rice, you know what? We need to add sauce to the
But
rice.
of course. This is Sebastian. Can he eat, what, like a truck of rice with sauce, Sebastian?
Very much so.
At least a pound.
Oh my gosh. It's scary when he starts eating rice with meat sauce.
I don't know when to stop this taste test.
Do we have to? Gosh, the
I don't think we have to.
The mushroom.
It's so good.
Cook it. You have to cook this. This is so yummy.
I'm gonna do a slow dance for this one. I'm in love with this meat.
Cheers, guys. I hope you cook it.
Wow. Okay, 4 things. Subscribe,
Hit like
share with your friends.
and cook it.
You need to really cook this. It's just fantastic. You're gonna impress the heck out of your family, like I said at the beginning of the show.
So what are we cooking next?
Well, you know what? Not everyone likes steak, so I'm thinking, why not salmon? Why not salmon steaks?
I like that.
It's gonna be delicious. Come back and see us.